How do you plan to make this happen, exactly?
Let's just say you're going to need a new electric toothbrush.
You broke into my apartment?
No, I very carefully picked your lock. By the way, it's time to visit the dentist.
You son of a bitch!
Hey, it's nothing personal. I just can't have you messing with my life.
Fuck you! You're not gonna get away with this. I'm gonna ruin your...
He's arguing with a skeevy journalist, Sal Price. In their heated argument, Sal suddenly grabs his chest and drops dead. How did this happen? What might shock you is Sal's bad habit of chewing on his pen would lead to his demise. The cap had been poisoned with the deadly queen of all poisons, Aconite.
What is aconite? Aconite is a poison found within the plant monkshood. Monkshood is native to the mountainous parts of the northern hemisphere, but can grow anywhere with the right soil. Aconite takes the form of a liquid and is all the way through the plant, but is not the only poison in the roots. That's what makes the roots extremely toxic. This can be ingested or absorbed if you come into contact with the plant. Aconite is also known as monk's hood, wolf's bane, leopard's bane, mouse bane, woman's bane, and the devil's helmet.
Well, what the aconite does is it attaches onto your cells and opens up the sodium channels, and that allows for an influx of sodium. Now, the influx of sodium causes repolarization in the cells, and what repolarization is when the sodium goes into your cells, it turns the cells into a negative state, and because it can't repolarize, it prevents them from going into a positive state. This excites the cells and then disturbs the electrical activity in the heart, which ultimately causes death from heart problems.
Observed in humans is 0.028 kilograms orally, which is about the weight of a slice of bread. One of the first things experienced in an aconite poisoning is tingling numbness of the tongue and mouth, sensations of ants crawling all over the body temperature begins to drop, and the individual starts to feel cold and clammy. The pulse rate drops at first, but then may become irregular, which increasing toxicity, nausea and vomiting with pain begins, and breathing becomes difficult and the pupils dilate to cause blurry vision. Suffocation and paralyzation of the body can occur. Death can occur in a few hours, usually caused by a heart attack.
Find what you're looking
Aconite
for.
isn't just used for poisonous reasons like we just talked about. It can also be used for medicinal uses. It can be used as a remedy for sudden illnesses such as flu, colds, chills, fever, joint paralysis, inflammation, and different skin diseases.
In the clip we watched earlier, it showed the character Sal Price chewing on the end of his pen and then moments later choked, fell to the ground, and died. This happened in a matter of seconds, which is actually impossible when being poisoned with aconite. Aconite kills you in a few hours, not a few seconds. This is one of many incorrect factors that took place in this episode of Dexter. Immediately after you are poisoned with aconite, your pulse begins to drop and you start to vomit. Sal's death was too sudden to show any of the effects of aconite on his body. Another factor that Dexter got wrong about aconite was the strong, very noticeable taste of the poisonous plant. Sal would have been able to taste aconite on his pen as soon as he put it in his mouth, but the episode didn't show Sal recognizing the bad taste. Lastly, for aconite to be lethal, the dosage must be at least 0.028 kilograms, which is about 1 ounce. The amount of aconite on the pen wasn't nearly enough to be lethal, since an ounce of the plant would not fit on the end of a pen.
Chemistry is all around us.
Even in your favorite TV shows.